What's up, everyone? My name's Jag, and I'm just another guy trading. And today I've got a trade recap video for a couple quick trades that I took. I took two trades today, and I want to just review them quickly. So I haven't made a recap video. I've been kind of busy, and I noticed I haven't published a video for a little bit. I had a tough time last week during FOMC. Took a few bad trades and basically had my first red week in I think 9 weeks. So that was kind of tough. But starting this week off, it's looking like a green week and we're okay. But today was actually break even on the two trades, and I'll go over that right now. So the first trade I took this morning was on QQQ, and what we were looking for was a break and hold over this 315 and change, which was a previous weekly high. And we got that wick up off the open and rejected, and we came up on a few candles later and closed over it. And I tried to take a position here on the close and then here on this retest right here. And then from the retest, it actually came all the way up to here, and this candle happened extremely fast. It was about 15% probably for me on two contracts, and I never got filled on either one before it came back down. So I didn't take profit on that trade, and yeah, it came all the way back below the level, and then when the candle closed, it actually gapped down on the 5 minute. This gap right here. So I was kind of in trouble, looking for a stop out at that point, and once we got this candle here, this 315 is kind of the line in the sand. This gold line right here. We flew right past it, so my hard stop was kind of like my hard stop was in this area, which was going on about 30% loss on the trade. So I market ordered out somewhere in that area for exactly 30% loss. And when it was down here, that's really scary. That's far away. That's too far gone for my stop loss. But when we do have this gap down, like intraday on the 5 minute chart, man, I really wanted to hold because I believe that this will get filled fairly quickly, and it did. It came back up and filled that 5 minute gap. But all the way down here was pretty much over a 50%. I would have been down over 50% on that bottom of that wick. So it's not something I was willing to tolerate. So I cut the trade for a 30% loss, which is more than I like to see, but sometimes these trades happen. Unfortunately for me, the last few times I've traded QQQ on a breakout, this has happened. This exact same thing. And the last time I traded QQQ was also a bad exit, a bad trade. I think I lost 40% on that because I couldn't get filled on the exit. So I don't know. I'm not having good luck with it. I'm going to keep playing high probability setups. But the only thing is with this one, I wish I would have waited for a little bit more confluence or maybe a break and a retest after holding and coming up to the 316, 317, then coming back to 315 to retest. That would have been a better play. Um, it just really wasn't an A plus setup for me. It's just that we've been watching this 315 for so long, and it is weekly highs that when it held, I had to take a shot at it with good risk reward, but it got rejected very hard off of that level. So anyway, that was that trade. And then the only other trade that I took was on Netflix, and I'll show you a much cleaner trade. Now Netflix I've been watching a lot lately, and I've had a good win rate. I've had good luck with Netflix. Um, a lot of people, have a hard time trading it. It can move crazy. You have to know what you're getting into, and you have to. For me, you have to really set limit orders because the spreads are a little wider than trading QQQ or SPY. Set limit orders and play off of key levels. Don't try to chase. Be very strict. And I've had good luck. Unfortunately, I've missed a few of the bigger moves that it's made over the last week or so, but I did catch this little piece here. So here we had the 336.6 level, which was previous resistance. So we gapped over it, pushed higher, and then we came back down to retest it. And I caught that retest and sold into the top of that candle, not quite the top of the candle, into kind of a push. I set a limit order and got 40%, which just happened. I only had one contract on that trade, and the 40% on that contract just happened to be the exact same amount that I lost on the QQQ trade on 2 contracts. So it was a good trade. It got me back to break even, and that's it. Now let's talk about the trade that I missed. There's usually always one that I like to go back and review because you kind of missed it. I was waiting for this trade. It happened a little bit early. But I still had time to get in, and I'm going to show you. Oh dear, I'm going to show you how. Get this other screen up. Okay, there we go. So here's SPY. So SPY, we were watching basically 401 to 402 for a bounce. And as you can see, it basically took all day. And some people caught the bounce here, but I was waiting and being patient for the level. So this gray line was supposed to be my first entry for a scale in, and really wanted the bounce at 401.6, 401.5. It ended up bouncing at 401.77, and I was not interested in an entry there. But once I saw this tweezer bottom, that should have been my confirmation that we were getting the bounce early. Actually, this was a previous resistance on ES that doesn't really show up as good on SPY, and I noticed this a little bit too late, but this retest at 402 was my entry. Tweezer bottom, break and retest, well, hold and retest of 402. Goodbye. And it wasn't a huge move. The ATR is low. These candles aren't huge. You know, it was basically 402 to 403 and change. So it was $1.50 move. But it's what the market was offering on today. The ATR was low, and there wasn't a whole lot of major moves going on. That's been the case all week. Post FOMC, it's kind of been low volume in the market. So I could have got that one. Could have used one tomorrow's expiration contracts and caught 30, 50% probably if you caught the whole move, or most of it anyway. But we didn't. We ended up break even, and we're gonna continue on tomorrow. So it looks like we're going to be back to green on the week, and it looks like we're going to back to a green week, and it looks like we're going to be green on the month, barring something crazy tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of March, so that'll be 2 nice green months in a row after a rough January, and we'll continue on. So guys, my name is Jag. I'm just another guy trading. If you like these recaps, please like the video, subscribe. I'm going to try to do a lot more of them when I can. They really help me kind of like journal my trades and give me a database to look back on. Leave any comments, questions about my strategies, my charts, anything you know that I might be missing, that you see that I could be missing. Go ahead, leave in the comments, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.